Hello and namaste, this is Jewel from Goddess Creative. I have a new reading for you today. This reading is on XCAD Network. XCAD Network. XCAD Network. This one used to have a nice all-time high, and it's right down like most of the altcoins are at the moment. So I've already spoken to Spirit and got prices on this. We're just doing the tarot reading for it now. Remembering this is not financial advice. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any project. We have got some nice cards here, but we've got some challenges as well. But the outcome is generally very good. So we can see this in the cards. Same with reflecting with the price. So to begin with, we do the first card out is we do have the Three of Cups, which is predominantly a reunions and celebratory card, which it is about socializing and the gathering of gatherings of people, some indulgence, but it's happy times. But this is combined, this card is, with the clarifying of this card, is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands brings with it, and it's in the reverse position, just refusing to compromise. And it's some stubborn and rigid energy here that's quite obstinate and last one standing kind of energy. So it's definitely got will and fight here. It's probably with this Three of Cups, refusing to sort of let anything get it down. It does know its potential, I feel, with this energy, and it is, but it is somewhat stubborn and a little rigid, which would be holding it back as well. So as we look for, this is for the timeline of first quarter. So my readings at the moment, it depends on what reading request that you would like when you do a coin request, which you can get on my website, by the way. But you can order a quarters reading, like this one is in first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and first quarter 2025. So this is a quarters reading. I do the other readings as well, and they're done in years. So it would be for this year, 2025, 2026. And we look at the overall energy of a project when we do the higher time frame energetic readings. But this particular one is in quarters for the project of XCAD Network. So we're looking into second quarter. You can see some improvements with its price value. And we've got a couple of pentacles here. Whilst they're not the best pentacles cards, they do represent some temporary hardship here, which is what it's going through. It'll start to have some movement though in second quarter, which is really nice. And you can see that with the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles does indicate things coming to fruition. The hard work is starting to pay off. It's reaping the harvest here, but it is still feeling an energy that that's a bit negative. But this Five of Pentacles represents a change in circumstances. It represents the struggle that this project is going through, okay, even in second quarter this year. So keeping in mind, remembering that we're seeing some movement in the altcoins, but we're not going to see the greatest moves and the highest movement. It'll be gradual movement, just like anything, like it was last run. It'll be gradual movement. So still in second quarter, we'll be getting some of this gradual movement. And we're not going for the run, really, until more you'll acknowledge, wow, by the end of the year, you'll acknowledge, wow, we did have a great run. So we're going through it here, but this project is trying to find its feet. And this is represented with the Five of Pentacles, still feeling the temporary financial hardship here, but it does have this beautiful clarifying card in the Seven of Pentacles that does represent things coming to fruition and the hard work paying off, the harvest, the rewards, the profits. It does represent results as well, the Seven of Pentacles, and manifestation of ideals and goals. I want to say that as well. So this card is very good going forwards to midway through the year, which will be represented in the price by then somewhat as well. We will be feeling the growing, the gestation, the nurturing. So it's still in the nurturing process stage though, please understand that. But we'll be feeling it in that stage there, which is really beautiful to see. As we continue on, and we are in third quarter here, I needed to get some extra clarifying cards for this Hangman. This Hangman does, it's still feeling this trapped energy and confined and self-limiting. So, because that's what the Hangman does indicate. It is, it's basically, it's needing to release, and it's waiting. It's still waiting in this timeline. It's somewhat also contemplation, as is this card here, is feeling burdened, basically. It's a bit overloaded in this timeline, feeling maybe it's overworked, overcapitalized, I'm not sure here, but the responsibilities and stress and problems are feeling heavy on the back here, heavy and restrictive, so somewhat struggle. But I would like to confirm with this Five of Swords that they do, it's a change, and it's basically, they have this sentiment of somewhat, it is very strong, aggressive, even possible intimidation behavior, but there's a lot of strength here as they go forward in third quarter. There's some energy of that within this project that they are pushing through, and they won't be defeated, but it's requiring a lot of energy. I would have liked to see more positive energy in this particular timeline. It's not to say that the prices are not going to be moving well in this timeline of third quarter. What do I get there? I get sideways. It's still moving, but it's sideways. Much better from what it is now in this first quarter, but it's still the sideways. It's a real battle. It's just taking so much energy and battle to do what it needs to do. Energetically is what I'm saying. Okay, so as we move forward into fourth quarter, we have a lighter, happier energy come forth. And fourth quarter, we are looking at October, November, December, especially in December. We've got the Six of Cups here, which very much does represent that time of nostalgia and memories. So the Fool is the new energy, the innocence, the adventure, the idealism coming forth, and the new beginnings coming forth with this. So it's basically what the timeline of fourth quarter does indicate is it's getting back to close to its all-time high in this particular timeline. So that energy is going to be recognized there. Okay, it'll be recognized in this third quarter timeline, most likely towards the end of it, with the representation of the Six of Cups here, which is the nostalgia. That's the reunions, the playfulness, the creativity, and the goodwill would have come back. That's what this card represents. nostalgia and reunions, playfulness, goodwill, kindness, all that lighter, happier energy is the original once all-time high. We're getting closer to that in this particular timeline. So even though we do have the Fool here as new direction, new beginnings, and it's at the beginning stages, it's the first card. It's the first card of Major Arcana is the Fool card, right? We have the completion card in first quarter 2025. So this is the beginning. This is the ending card. So this indicates very much that this Fool cards means setting off on a new journey, and this particular project really does have so much potential going forth, is what I'm saying. So all this year we'll be realizing what it was and getting back to that, and then stepping forward after first quarter 2025 will be the unfolding going forward of this new world energy. This is the World card. It's very much success and achievement. It's accomplishment, so it's feeling accomplished now because it got back to its all-time high in this particular timeline of first quarter 2025. It will surpass that. Now it has a sense of belonging and the wholeness, and that's really beautiful to see with the World card. I mean, couldn't ask for a better card, quite honestly. Yeah, I think this is an absolutely beautiful reading, and I don't want to drag this out too long. Remembering this is not financial advice. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any project. My works, I hope to just give you an idea of the project's energy, okay, and how it is tracking forward, how that energy of a project and its team are possibly feeling, and sometimes that relates to prices. Most of the time it does, but not always. I pick up energy of the team as well. Okay, so I actually think this is a really quite beautiful reading, even though you can see it's having struggles. It does have the struggles, but it comes out of that. This project is going to feel so much better once it gets closer to its all-time high. That's what it's needing. That's what its team is needing to feel like the power like it did before, and it does get that with this World card. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Namaste.